Green, green, green. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Freeze out. flag, green flag.
Well, I'd like to welcome you here on VirtualRacing.Network. My name is Trevor Greenfield, and I've been directing the camera all race long. Thank you for joining us here for round 12 of 12, the finale here at Texas for the iRacing NTT IndyCar Series FIXED on VirtualRacing.Network. Congratulations to race winner Jesper Orman, who takes victory here in the final broadcast of the season. You saw it live. It was extremely exciting. Last couple of seconds there, as last couple of laps, as Orman celebrates with teammates Matthew Turner and Thomas Christensen, all three getting top 10 finishes here today. Jesper Orman with the win, Matthew Turner bringing it home in fourth, and Thomas Christensen with a 8th place finish today. So let's go ahead and get the results up on the screen. And there it is. It is Jesper Orman who finishes just ahead of Hugo Olsen. Well, it was just yesterday that we were congratulating Olsen in his win in the Prime Meridian Racing League here on VirtualRacing.Network. And then Jesper Orman, kind of a little sad that he couldn't be up there and be challenging for that win yesterday. And it's quite a reversal of fortune here today, as Hugo Olsen had the lead and looked like the car to beat, but Jesper Orman with a very late pass on Hugo Olsen for first is your deciding race winner here just after the green flag. So here is a replay of what happened. Jesper Orman taking to the low side and sneaking by. We'll see if we can maybe back it up just a little bit further than that. Jump on board with Jesper and see this pass once again. He dives underneath. I'm kind of surprised that Hugo left the door open like that, to be quite honest. But Hugo tried to get him back there with just one more lap to go. I don't know if it's Hugo didn't really know whether he wanted to be on the high side or if he got caught out thinking that Jesper wouldn't take that opportunity, but Jesper was ready to go. He pounced, and he only needed to lead at the line and able to take the checkered flag, able to get victory here at Texas. I know it's very meaningful, and so it'll be great as you see these drivers finishing across the line with a photo finish there. Very exciting stuff. Also, third place going to Thomas Geisler today. Fantastic job by Thomas Geisler. Has not had a podium finish here on our broadcasted race thus far this season, and so great. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to possibly speak with him in just a little bit. So we're just waiting for the drivers to head into our commentary booth, and we'll get a chance to chat with them. So this was a fantastic season for us to be able to cover for you here on VirtualRacing.Network. Absolutely, thank you so much to all of those who contributed over the season, beginning with Three Crowns Racing, who really started this strength of field race. They came and approached me and said, we really want a chance for us to be able to compete, and the only way that we can do that is if we can have something going on during the day. And I said, sure, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can do. And sure enough, everybody who responded, all the competitors from Necky Racing, Mass Devils Racing, and of course, Three Crowns Racing with IAR, as well as Hugo Olsen with Powerslide Motorsports, and just a slew of different teams participating over the course of the season. And so this has been regularly one of the highest strength of fields, if not the highest strength of field race of the season, and a great success. We do thank all of those who have liked and shared here on VirtualRacing.Network and subscribed over the course of the season, as well as contributed financially. You can see all of those donators down at the bottom. We've been playing them through all of the races. We thank all of you individually so much for your support. So now we have a chance to chat with a couple of our podium finishers. Let's go ahead and start with Hugo Olsen. Hey, Hugo, can you hear me over there on your side of the booth, bud?
Yeah, I got you, Trevor.
Hey, Hugo, that was a fantastic race from you. Talk us through, through 99% of it, I'm sure you were very happy with that. And a lot of fun there at the end, but another great race from you. You looked strong all day and took advantage of what looked to be kind of a runaway race from Pablo Diaz-Frances for Necky Racing. It looked like they were kind of out there in front making aggressive moves, and then he kind of had a problem getting onto pit road, and that was your opportunity. Congratulations on your second place.
Yeah, thanks. It was different race. I couldn't really find any speed with this setup, so I just had to try something different, and that was trying to take care of my tires and come back at the end, which probably worked out as intended. I was able to get by Jesper on the long run, the first stint, and then I was closing in to make a move on Pablo, but he pitted and then caused yellow, so I was out in front and was hoping I was going to be able to hold Jesper off, but I knew I didn't have the speed on the short run, so I couldn't get the car to turn in one and two to hold him off.
And that was the only thing that I was curious about. It seemed like you had him covered and you had everyone else covered all race long, except there at the very end. I was kind of curious. You left the door a little bit open for Jesper on the backstretch. Were you not expecting him to go for that, or was it just the car wasn't quite working the way that you wanted and you couldn't take an earlier apex?
Can't remember. I think he got on my inside in to turn one there, like earlier before the last yellow. He didn't really want to go down the inside, so I thought I wanted to cut off the outside. So he tricked me there and was able to slip by on the inside, and I just couldn't get the car to rotate that high up.
I see. So he pulled the old switcheroo, tried the old Days of Thunder trick and fake to the outside, move to the inside. Either way, good racing with fellow countryman Jesper Orman, and one of the few times that he's been able to actually get one over on you. Of course, we were just talking about yesterday, you able to emerge victorious there at Pocono. Fantastic race there, but here today, a second place. And Hugo, you've been a great contender in this series. You've won a lot of the high strength of field races. Unfortunately, you and I were just talking yesterday, and because of the nature of the fact that you competed only in 7 of the 8 races here in this season, even though you've had a lot of great finishes, you're not really going to be able to be in contention for the points. But nevertheless, next season, they could be a possibility. And then secondly, hey, how great did you feel about your competitiveness this season?
Yeah, it's great to know that I can race up with these guys and get these good finishes, even if I don't do as many races, because almost every time I raced, I've been up there to fight for a win or a podium. So that's really nice to see that, and yeah, get like racing this car regularly, like week to week, so you do, so you like uh, sorry with the English, but so you, it's not hard to say it, but
Well, we appreciate you trying. There's always that. Say it in Swedish, then that way at least your fans will know.
så man inte blir ringrostig mellan gångerna man kör den.
Exactly. You know, there's so many different terms in just German alone for different things that we don't even have in the English language. So I can only imagine in Swedish, it's sometimes easier to say what you're actually feeling than in English, which is why I babble on as long as I do. It's very hard to convey what I'm actually trying to say. Nevertheless, great to have you here all this season, Hugo. Putting your best foot forward and obviously representing Team Powerslide very well. Any final thoughts here today for the season? And then what do you think about next season? Is it difficult to pencil it in for the full season, or do you think there is a chance you might be able to make more of these races next season?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try a few races, but for now, maybe I want to focus on some more open racing. That's where I feel I belong more, and want to develop even more setup knowledge and stuff like that. And of course, work with my team in the future and hopefully prepare for the Indianapolis 500 in May.
Well, that is all exciting stuff to look forward to. And of course, all of us really ready to rally around the Indy 500. It seems like it's there before you know it each and every season. And obviously, good luck with what you're working on next season, as well as I'm sure Powerslide will very much welcome someone as talented as you to gain more setup development knowledge and even help that team even further in open setup racing. So congratulations to you on all of your great finishes here, and it was an absolute pleasure to broadcast with you. And then we'll just look forward to many more broadcasts in the future, hopefully featuring Hugo Olsen.
Yeah, looking forward to the future. And thanks for the season and all the work you put in.
Well, thank you, sir. And how about some final words in Swedish before we let you go?
Bra kört Jesper och Thomas där. Kunde inte riktigt hitta farten för att ta det där Jesper, men bra kört. Grattis.
Beautifully said. Thank you, Hugo. And we'll see you next time, bud.
Yeah, thanks. See you.
So that was Hugo Olsen joining us from second place, Powerslide Motorsports. He's fantastic all season long. Exciting to watch no matter what series he's competing in. And you heard it here first. Little glimpse into what he's working on for next season. Going to be expanding a little bit more of his IQ, his setup knowledge. And with how good he is now, you can only imagine how great he'll be when he can get that car tuned exactly how he wants. So watch this space, Hugo Olsen fans. Next up, though, we do have your winner from today, fellow Swedish, actually fellow Stockholm driver, Jesper Orman, joining us here on the broadcast. He's finally finished celebrating. He's had a chance to sit down. Hey, Jesper, can you hear me? And congratulations on your victory.
I can hear you, Trev. Ah, man, that feels so good. Yes.
Congratulations. Well, I mean, you know, if you think about it, we were talking about it yesterday. It was kind of disappointing. You thought maybe you might have a better finish going at Pocono, but this one played out. I mean, it couldn't have played out better. You were in the right place at the right time at the very end. And so we'll talk about that in a second. In the meantime, tell us how you got from sixth place on the grid all the way up there to 2 laps to go, and you're chasing down Hugo Olsen.
Oh, don't even remember. What happened? Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to go through the pack here. You really have to scrub your tires to do that. But yellow came out. Decided to stay out. I thought that was probably going to be the best choice. Uh, so that promoted me to P3 behind Hugo and Pablo, and then I passed Hugo pretty early on that long stint, and then I just stayed behind Pablo, safe fueling, fuel saving. So yeah, I felt like I was much quicker than Pablo. I felt like I could easily overtake him if I just wanted to. I felt that this was going to be my race, but I was scrubbing those tires a little bit too much on the high side. And yeah, Hugo is a master of protecting his tires. He's also a very good NASCAR driver, where that is especially important, especially. So yeah, he came back on me there, and I was demoted to P3. And then I started to realize that okay, we're gonna need a yellow because these guys behind Jorge, Thomas, and all those guys, they're actually gonna make it on fuel. So we needed a yellow, and we got yellow. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but I think Pablo spun on entry on those old tires.
And that's exactly it. Yes.
Yeah, that is very easy to do here. I was pretty confident I was going to get him anyway um, in the end, but well, that helped us a lot, helped me a lot for sure.
That happened. We had a self-inflicted moment from Rodrigo Franzoni, Nacho LDR getting tangled up in another incident. I mean, again, half of these races is just managing to survive and be in the right place at the very end. And again, those are Diaz Francis doesn't typically take himself out of these races, but he had a self-inflicted moment. It's a good thing he didn't catch anyone else because he did drift back out onto the track. But fortunately, nobody was collected in that. So now take us, though, to the final green flag as we just watched it and get it into position here. Hugo Olsen was just talking us through it, and he said you had been working the high side all race long. He thought he was gonna cover you on the high side, and then all of a sudden into turn one, you decide to take it to the low side. Now, did you have to make a radical change to the car? Were you questioning whether it was going to work and you were going to be able to pull it off? How sketchy was it, or how sure of that move were you?
I was not sure, but I knew that before the last yellow came out, I had a huge run on Hugo, and I was trying to go on the outside, and I noticed that he uh, stayed on the outside a little bit longer with a little later entry, later apex, to kind of forcing me to get out of the throttle a little bit. So I remembered that for the last run there. So I knew that if I get a huge run here, he's probably going to stay high. So, and that's exactly what happened. So I just dove down, and maybe I, maybe I, s- I think that probably he could have stayed there on the outside and gotten me, but he was very fair and he gave me lots of space, and yeah, so
And you held on to it. He tried to challenge back, but I just don't think there was. Unfortunately, there really isn't an easy way to get back by. He possibly could have, with that draft, been able to pull off passing you at the start finish line, but still ridiculously difficult to do. And he wasn't able to do it. You held the position. You only had to lead for a couple of laps, Jesper, but you got that Vopsy.com machine up there at the front. You're repping the team, Three Crowns Racing, very well. Hey, how about a congratulations not only for you, but how about a shout out for Three Crowns Racing with IAR? Thomas Christensen coming in there in 8th place. He's had many good races this season. Matthew Turner yesterday getting pole position and running great in the race, unfortunately getting taken out, but back today he stuck in it and came from 10th to 4th at the end. Things looking great over there at Three Crowns Racing with IAR, and I think this is just the beginning of your successes.
absolutely, we're having a great time, and it's really fun to see Matt uh, improving, like yeah, really a lot. Uh,
not just overall pace, but racecraft as well. We were watching him defend positions, make many passes. It's all key stuff. Watching drivers as they start to get into that super competitive championship mode.
Exactly, and that's also a proof that our team, we're actually like when we get a driver to come to our team, we're actually helping them to improve. So that also shows that our team is really working for any driver.
That is fantastic. Now, of course, we do follow you and repost a lot of the stuff that you're doing over on Twitter. If anybody wants to get involved with Three Crowns Racing, thinks they might be able to add to your roster, they can just get in touch with you via iRacing, the private messaging.
iRacing, we got Instagram, Three Crowns Racing. We got our Discord. Send me a PM. I'll invite you to our Discord. It's open for anyone to hang around a little bit, for sure.
Cool. Well, there you go. Great words from Jesper Orman. And any final words on the season? You were 5th in the points. I can only imagine this will add to your total, and you might possibly take a 4th or a 3rd in the season when it all corrects out. But either way, top 5 or so in the championship this season. Any final words? And would you like to say some final words also in Swedish?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'll start in Swedish. Ja, den här säsongen är över. Man tittade på schemat så såg man då vilka är ens favoritbanor. Jo, det är ju Indy och det är Texas. Och att få vinna de 2 loppen, det har verkligen gjort att den här säsongen för mig personligen har varit lyckad. Och också jäkligt kul att se att teamet förbättras bättre. Vi blir bättre och bättre. Och nu kommer vi att byta namn här och det kommer att bli en liten nystart för oss. Det kommer bli askul. Och ja. Yep, that's it.
Well, beautiful. Didn't understand a lick of it, but it sounded very nice.
Said that. I said that I saw the schedule before this season. Okay, Indy is week 10. Texas is week 12.
Mm-hmm.
Those are basically my 2 favorite tracks, and to get a win at both of them means a lot. Means for me personally, this is a successful season, and also I think this is overall a successful season for our team. And also, thank you so much for helping us promote this Eurosoft. I think we have something really good going on here, and hopefully we can continue. And also, I'm gonna say should I drop this or should I not? You know what?
It's going to end up on the internet, my friend. So you tell me.
Well, we got something coming up next week. I'll save that for next week.
That's fantastic. Whatever it is, I always look forward to new news from the team. So definitely watch Three Crowns Racing on Twitter and subscribe to them. And all the best of luck to you, Jesper, and of course, Thomas, Matthew Turner, Vilda Wallen, all of the team there. I'm sure I'm leaving out somebody extremely important. I apologize, but great job this season, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys next season, and congratulations once again.
Yeah, thanks, Trevor.
My pleasure. It was Jesper Orman joining us. He's racing from halfway around the world from me, but bright and clear as can be here on VirtualRacing.Network, and putting on a heck of a show. One of the best like last lap practically photo finishes here at Texas that I've seen, and it really came down to 2 juggernauts at the end of oval racing on iRacing IndyCars. That's Jesper Orman and Hugo Olsen. Keep watching for those names here in the future. They are destined to be champions, not just here, but in other series as well. Hugo Olsen very well next week. You should tune in, because on Wednesday is the finale of the Prime Meridian Racing League, and it will be a barn burner. The final race happening at Watkins Glen, and Hugo Olsen is now just about tied for the lead in the championship with season defending champion Will Lyon. Will Hugo Olsen take that championship and add that Prime Meridian Racing League Season 2 championship trophy to his trophy cabinet? Tune in next week for that, as well as Sunday. We're starting up the U.S. IndyCar League once again for Season 13. Lucky number 13. So if you want to get involved, it's free to enter. You need to have a little bit of, showcase that you've been able to do some races in the IndyCar and have good control over an IndyCar. Let's see, Saturday would be the official practice. So if you want to get in, you probably need to come and just do the official practice and show that you have some capability. Get in touch with the U.S. IndyCar League via iRacing.com for more details. That's been it for myself, Trevor Greenfield, and previously for Gary Godso. It was fantastic having him as my co-commentator for a number of races this season. Just once again want to thank everybody who's been involved, all those names at the bottom of the screen, and of course everybody who's ever taken the time to watch what we're trying to do here for the NTT iRacing IndyCar Series Fixed on VirtualRacing.Network. So on behalf of all of us who have ever done any of this, thanks to you, and hopefully you're watching this many years in the future and you can relish in the same awesomeness of watching Jesper Orman, Hugo Olsen, and also congratulations to Thomas Geisler for Team Race First with Sunset Arctic finishing in third place. That's it for us. We'll see you next time here on VirtualRacing.Network. So until then, bye-bye, everybody.